I am, of course, Space Master Arthur Perkins, who will be managing this game. And managing is a great word for it. You should have heard the pregame conversation. That's all I have to say. I'm joined once again by the entire crew. I have some front-end announcements before we do the skip introductions button. The next Monday is going to be the last Monday part of this game, as the players have already demanded that this no longer be a 5-week game and it be made a permanent campaign. It's being shifted to Wednesday. We are playing next Monday, and then we're also playing Wednesday, which will be the last day that Tyler joins us.
We're
And
playing
then,
Monday and Wednesday?
yes, we're playing Monday and Wednesday.
Okay.
Double down.
We're doubling down. There will be no vote next Monday for character XP. We're playing again Wednesday. Sam from the channel twitch.tv/Schwargula will be joining us, and then from then on out, we'll be taking Tyler's spot on the cast. Speaking of Tyler, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing good. I just discovered the Battlefront beta, as I was saying before the cameras went live. I have played my very first mission of Battlefront beta, and that's probably going to be the last one that I get to do before the beta closes tomorrow. So, getting inside with Star Wars mentality. And other than that, Witcher 3, same as like the last 3 weeks that you've basically asked that question. I think I'm probably up to nearly 100 hours on Witcher 3 at this point. So I either play games all in or not at all. I guess, yeah. So anyway, that's me.
All right. Thor, how are you doing this week?
I'm up to 50 hours on Killing Floor 2, which is awesome. Watched some fun movies, read some cool stuff. Pretty much the same answer to that question as well every time. I'm afraid I don't lead a terribly exciting life filled with events that happen differently every week. It's I watch something cool, I read something cool, and I play games. That's pretty much me.
Well, that's very frank of you. So, yeah. Virgil, what
What's
about
up?
you? Do you have something interesting or cool going on?
No, not much interesting going on. Just been hanging out at the house. Kind of had a little bit of time off, so relaxing. Watching shows, trying to catch up on some shows that I've been missing. Just always nice to do like a little binge watch of some stuff.
Yeah.
Um, Super excited about this week's episode. So yeah, I'm ready to wheel and deal and get a dragon.
Yeah, I did some planning, but then I said, well, Dave's going to do some fucking weird shit, so why bother?
Wait, what weird shit do you think I'm gonna do, man?
I don't know. That's the
Yeah.
problem. If I knew what you were going to do, I would have planned for it. I assume it's going to involve more Vader O's sponsorships that I don't get paid for.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Dave, how are you doing this week?
Good. Yesterday I sat down and played Soma all the way from start to finish. That game is fucking amazing. If you ever get the opportunity to play it and you don't mind being spooked, yeah.
Did you
100%.
spoop in your pants, or was it pretty
No,
bad?
it's okay. It's like it's a mind fuck, but it's also like, wow, this is legitimately like spine tingling. Like,
Did it bother you afterwards, like when you were going to sleep?
no, I don't. I don't really get like nightmares and shit. Like, I don't really dream. You know, like it's not. I've never really been a vivid dreamer, so that stuff hasn't really bothered me. But the game, okay, the game when you're playing it, it's like legitimately like it's skin crawly, right? It's not like jump scares or anything like that. But it's not like you know you'll be thinking about it for days afterwards, just being like, oh my god, I can't sleep, sort of thing. It's the best type of scary, in my opinion. The one where you can enjoy it and not walk away feeling like you regret watching it because you hate yourself now. You know?
Okay, that's a good description.
Yeah, on top of that, we had our second episode of Golden Glaive. I think that's doing good. Definitely a lot of it's coming together. It's getting a lot more fun as we sort of work out what the hell we're supposed to be doing in that game.
Oh, yeah. Wait, actually, you know, Dave,
What's up?
people in the chat have indicated that they enjoy our bickering on these shows a lot. That is why we have decided to begin scripting such dialogue. Isn't that right, Dave?
Hang on. What line are we on? 35? Yeah.
37. Damn.
37. Okay. Yes, Arthur, aka APGamingREAL on twitch.tv/APGamingREAL and WV Polar Bear on YouTube. That is correct. We have definitely not scripted the show, but also have scripted it so that we can get maximum enjoyment out of the audience and because of the audience. Yes.
We're good at writing stuff, guys.
Also we had one of our players got sort of literally washed out from like his home got like flooded out in the North California or whatever, and it's like I'm happy that he's safe and all that, like first and foremost, but I'm also happy that we finally got back to doing diet party stuff. And Sin Eaters has finally like managed to sort of move on, which is fucking amazing because Sin Eaters is literally my favorite show in the entire world.
He said on my fucking show.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Oh wait, that was a scripted line. Shit.
Yeah.
I forgot to read from the card.
Virgil's gonna be like Brian has to leave, and Virgil's gonna be joining us for that. It's gonna be super good. I don't know what you're playing yet, man.
I checked out the like diner episode today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Wish you were here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Like I can't even top that sometimes. Like there's another episode that's just as good, but like holy fucking shit, man. Like
episode 5 was suggested to me, so I'm gonna watch that as well.
Yeah. There are some fucking like Sin Eaters is like some quality shit, man. Like everything just comes together so well. It's like lightning in a bottle, that show, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you anything about what I'm planning.
No, don't. Please don't. I love it. I love it when I don't know. And so, everyone, like, are you... We should talk about this later, but are you being told the rules?
No.
Great! Yeah, welcome to the team, man. Welcome to the fucking team. And, yeah, I mean, we obviously... Atuve didn't get to play last week, but you know what? Fuck it. It's fine, man. It's fine. Die Party's coming back full swing, dude. Yep, Golden Glaive is popular. Sin Eaters is popular. Fucking, and I'm excited to play this one because I finally get to do business stuff. Yeah, that's like.
All right. Chat brings up a great point. Does Thor have any facial hair?
He's Icelandic. He probably has a dreadlocked beard.
Yeah. I don't know. He might shave it to go to the office or something.
Yeah, like shaves it to go to the
office. It's an igloo with like a desk inside.
Wow.
Yeah. We have igloos. We recently invented the first heated igloo that doesn't melt.
Super high tech.
It's basically just like someone farts in an igloo like for 25 minutes before anyone else arrives, and it's sort of warm.
Awesome. We talk about good stuff on this show.
Man, I thought that was supposed to be a trade secret.
Let's talk about Star Wars Battlefront. Damn, that game is so good.
It's good, but there's not enough in there to keep me going more than like a couple hours.
That's how betas work.
No, actually, a beta is more than that shit, man. Like, this is literally a paid advertisement. So, like, whatever. It's really beautiful.
These days is a very loose term.
Yeah, it's very beautiful though. It's gorgeous in motion. So
I would call that like a demo.
No, I would say it's more of a fucking. It's definitely a publicity stunt more than anything.
Oh yeah, I mean every open beta ever is essentially that.
I don't know. I've been in some fucking betas, man. Like the Siege beta, like Rainbow Six Siege beta. That's a fucking beta, bro.
So like
Divinity, Original Sin.
Whenever I hear any company doing an open beta before release, it means that they've got something that they're ready to show everyone, and they're just giving you a teaser. And not every company does that, and they only do it if they're confident that the experience is going to be good, right? I mean, if they're not going to let everyone see it beforehand if it's just riddled with bugs and terrible, which is what you get with a lot of beta tests, like true beta tests. So you're right. I mean, it is an advertisement, but it's one I approve of because now I get an idea of what it is before actually having to buy it.
Well, they used to just call that a demo, and everyone would make one. But
Well, I mean, demos usually happen or after the game release, though, right?
Yeah.
right,
it's good.
still the point remains that you don't see demos anymore very
Oh.
often. I always get excited when I see a demo. I'm like, wow, I can actually try this.
Yeah, but you don't. You need to outright buy it.
Wasn't that the only reason people bought that Final Fantasy game, was to play the Final Fantasy 15 beta
Yeah.
demo? Yeah. I thought that was weird.
Not really. Not really. I mean, it's kind of like why people bought fucking. There's a one while back where it's like, if you buy this, you get access to the fucking Halo 5 multiplayer beta or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Okay, I'll accept that. Alright, so before we start, as chat says, pulling out our biggest betas and putting them on the table.
Not chat, Madra. Let's be clear here.
Okay, alright.
That's a very big difference right there.
I just want to wrap up introductions here. I have a channel announcement that I want to get out of the way real quick. Channel. The Stream announcement.
So,
I want to do my Dave impression, but I've been practicing every day.
Really?
Over the last 4 days.
no one can fucking like pretend to be me. Aside from
No
me.
one could fucking.
I have hours
pretend
of
to
you
make me.
recorded in media. It's not that hard.
He's
to
been
start-
studying back.
It's not
Do
that
you
hard
ever
to
get
start
a-
mimicking your voice in the mirror. Don't worry. One of these days, I'm going to be coming on and doing your streaming. Even if you only watch this stream live, I'd like to ask people to check out tomorrow's weekly digest on the YouTube. It's going to be the week 55. I'm hoping to turn this into more of a community action. So far, it's just been a summary of everything that's happened during the week and everything that will happen over the next week. But I'm also going to be using the comment section to keep track of what's going on with the community. I just want comments, criticisms, suggestions. People have sent me stuff piecemeal, but I mean, if you see something about the overlays or the sound quality or the graphics or anything at all, even the stream itself, quality has gone up and down over the last few weeks as I've been messing with settings. Let me know. That's
place to do it,
youtube.com/APGamingREAL. Weekly digest, week 55. It'll be up tomorrow at noon, assuming that I'm awake by noon. Bam. If not, it'll be up whenever I wake up. Anyway, I also want to thank some of our most regular viewers, people who have watched almost every episode of every show. Kyle, Cottontailed, Lucas, and Oscar. You guys are awesome. You're the best. So, does anyone remember what happened last time?
Yeah, we fucking tried to prostitute myself. Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, we're both doing it now.
Yeah,
we're
we
doing
like
it
that.
in sync, too. That's the fucking weird part.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just fucking cloning me, man. That's what you're trying to do. You gotta perfect that Dave, you know?
We finished our
To
mission.
be clear, no one attempted to have sex with Dave last episode.
Yeah, I know, but it
Dave
came
attempted
up a lot.
to have sex with
It
Rebel
came up
Alliance
a lot.
pilots.
It came up
Specifically brought up by Dave every time.
It's an option that no one's willing to take. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
willing to. I mean, you've mentioned it several
so-
times that you were.
So the things that happened were Tyler fucked up a lot of rolls and put us into danger
Can we at
a
least
lot.
use this character name? I mean, that was a little.
Well, his character's not rolling. Let's be clear here. Let's be perfectly clear here.
Who's in control of the dice?
Yeah, he's in control of the die. And so a response to that was a lot of there's a lot of actions focused around dealing with that. We had the interaction with the customs officers that were interesting. We had the big shop that we went on where we were trying to sell the bread.
That went well.
That went well, yeah. We made a lot of money off that, contrary to popular belief. And
And
the
the
rest of
data
the
stick.
The data stick, too, yeah, we sold that. And then we decided on what we would do for the next mission. And I feel like that was pretty much the entire episode, right? I mean, there wasn't
So
a
there
lot
was
of...
a lot of talking and some
Yeah.
hacking. But yeah, that's a good summary.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw the crawl down for anybody that doesn't have it yet. I
Carl is
tweeted
gross. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
tweeted it out earlier. Give people a chance to check.
I
this
honestly
out.
think this is probably like the least entertaining crawl you've put out so far.
Well, not much happened last time, and
Yeah.
there's not an epic setup. You're
You should
going
have
to
just made up stuff that didn't happen and put it in there. No one would have noticed.
that. That would imply that no one watches it, Virgil. So fuck you.
No, it's just that people would have been like, I don't remember that. I must have been pissing.
Some people spend their entire day watching like 4 episodes in a row. So someone might have eventually noticed.
Yeah, it'd be like, I don't recall Coral blowing up the Death Star in that episode.
With a DL-44 heavy blaster.
Oh my god.
He took one shot, sent it right down that exhaust pipe.
Madra, you buster. That's what I'm gonna say. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's roll for obligation, and then we'll do dark side dice, as I like to call it. Normally it would be called force dice, but you guys do nothing but drop on rolls.
Dark side dice, yeah. Arthur, is there a way that we eventually can like remove our obligation?
Yes, yes you can. You have to find the people you have obligation with and lower it. Or, for instance, if you had gotten on the side of the planetary governor, one of the things he was offering was to lower your obligations by taking...
We were on his side! Oh my god. Anyway, I won't go into that.
Dad, don't yell at me. I didn't do anything, buddy.
Yeah, alright.
You were on his side right up until you decided to extort him in his own house in front of his family.
I walked away from that, a very poor man. So.
Just throw your obligations in chat real quick. We'll
Mine's
assemble
20,
the ob pool. Who are we missing here? Thor, what's your obligation? Thor! I think
What?
we lost him.
Oh no.
I think it's
I'm pretty
10.
sure it's... No, I'm pretty sure it's 15.
26. It's Toby.
Toby.
Toby, what is your obligation?
No, that's right past me.
Oh, you're right. It's Coral
Yeah.
again. Boom. Nailed it. All right, Coral. Your
Wait,
stress
so how do you set up the orders? Whoever puts it in
15, then 10, then 20, right? So
That's
I'm
why you
doing
got to
it
be
in stack
quick
and
to get
order.
it in.
Yeah.
So the
Well,
highest.
not that it
so the
actually
highest,
helped you. The order
So
does
hang on,
actually
but-
help you.
hang on. The highest. The highest.
farther
hang on,
away
let me
from
work
middle.
this out real quick. So the
Would be the
highest
bottom.
obligation
Yes.
is like the one that like will hit if it's a higher roll.
I do it in the order people put it in chat. So Dargo,
So he was 1
0
through
to
15. Yeah.
Well,
16.
Dargo's 1 to 15. Toby is 16 to 25, and then
Coral's
Coral's
26.
26 to 45.
Right. Okay.
All right, so you take the two negative strain. Everybody else has 1 negative strain. Whoever had strain last time gets it back. And I know exactly how your obligation is coming into this episode, Coral. You said it directly
All right,
at
guys.
the camera.
So-
I know
so-
exactly how your obligation's going to
Are we at the part where we roll our little black dots
Yep,
now?
everyone rolls
One black dot each, everybody,
one
please.
force die.
Oh, there's mine.
There's
you.
one.
Thank you.
One
thank
for
you.
you.
What is the it's EED then
Exclamation
1W?
EED 1W.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
game! I
God.
swear to
You
God.
guys are so good at rolling. Thank you.
Hey
hate
guys,
these
remember that time where I gave everyone 2 black die at the start of the game?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't got. Hang on.
Hey, I got a white eventually. An improbably
There's
long amount of time.
something-
Shit.
Hang on, we
Arthur,
did-
I want to see the code behind this.
What do-
EED
or unless the
macro.
die are unless the die have more
So-
black dots.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
No,
They-
it has more more
Uh,
white than
We're
black.
waiting on Thor.
Yeah, we're waiting on
Yeah.
Thor's roll. The
Oh,
code is a table that's being assembled. So it's literally like rolling a die.
Uh-huh.
I would like to
No,
see
it
this,
isn't.
this
It's
table
bullshit.
because
See, there are 5 black results and 7 white results, and we always just get black. Until we've
There
made
is
enough
That's
rolls.
a direct even roll right there.
Hold on. What if I rolled for all
I
of
want to
us?
see this. I want to see this table. Yeah, I'm calling
Hey,
shenanigans.
look, if
on
I
it.
roll
Alright.
for 4 in a row,
Send it
see
to me
if
an
it looks
email,
better.
Arthur. I am gonna do like a.
I'll send you the API script for it
Yeah,
directly from the table.
I want to see it.
Yeah, bro. Look at these fucking players. They're challenging me. They're like,
Or
yeah,
whatever.
let's
I
have
mean,
a code off.
Arthur uses black dye like fucking just to fuck us anyway. He doesn't use it for cool shit, so I'm not really worried.
What do you mean for cool shit? You guys are sons of bitches.
When have you used it to like say, you know, do a cool thing like this stormtrooper slides over a table and kisses a Twi'lek girl? You've never done that before.
You don't need to use a dive for that. You use advantage for that.
No, you should use it like for cool stuff, but you don't. You use it for
I use it to introduce new bad guys to mess you up.
All right, cool. Continue.
All right, I'm
motherfucker.
sending Tyler the fucking script real quick.
I'm gonna start setting.
I
I'm gonna
hope you can fucking read this
pull
program.
a Dargo on
buddy.
this. I'm gonna figure out what the hell's going on with this.
He's gonna just hack the shit out of it.
Let's spend the next 4 hours.
I'm just talking about how terrible you guys are at rolling. All right, Dave, we got to go back to our cards. We're off script. So, no news reports, no fancy intro this time. We start with the party in their secret lair, which is not so secret, nor is it very lairy.
It's a fucking bar. Let's be real.
So I'm interested in like how this place looks, right? I mean, there's a main thoroughfare outside, you know, where people do business at, and you've got this tiny booth you can stick one person in to talk to people.
Yeah.
Hey, where's that? I'm curious to know who won the elections.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Elections.
Whatever.
All right.
Here.
Whatever you Americans
Coral, you
call
won
it.
MVP. You get 10
Polls.
bonus XP.
Wait, I
Everyone?
didn't catch the.
Coral, 10 for MVP. Thor,
Boom!
Jax has for like the third week in a row 1 embodiment for 5 XP. Virgil, you won funniest for another
Wait,
5.
who actually won funniest?
I think he actually did. I think he
Yeah,
won
that's
by
cool.
a pretty large margin. And Tyler, you won team player with 1 vote because you didn't win any other category.
I came in second for a lot of them. I'd like to.
Yeah,
point
you
out.
did. You did. I'm not
The
going to
last
Yeah.
episode was very much an interesting episode for like MVP in my opinion. But all right, so
Yeah,
cool. Are we able to spend this XP now, or do
Yeah.
we have to wait? Okay.
no problem. You spend it when you want to. Spend it as you get it.
And I've spent mine.
All right. Thor's
Why'd you spend it
I
on?
already spent it. I want to
Already
know
done.
what your facility looks like. Tell me what this thing looks like.
So we got all this room back here to do shit.
Well, I mean, you have some room. If it's a really big
imagine
room,
I imagine
tell
it
me.
kind of looks like this, you know.
Okay. All right. That's enough space for like 4 people to live and work out of. Oh, you're doing
Yeah, I
more
mean-
smaller rooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I imagine, and then I imagine it's like this is like storage over here, whatever. So
Yeah,
that's what I
and-
kind of imagine it looks like,
Okay.
whatever.
And don't forget, Arthur. You know, each square is 20 feet.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying these are 5 feet by any means or measure.
How's that?
So that other room's like a you know a space
Okay.
toilet. So yeah.
All right.
That's what
I
I
was
sort of
looking at-
imagine it
wait.
looking like, but like
There's a-
the office, like there's like a door to get in here, like a staff only door or whatever. But like the main, like you know, front desk thing is like this thing over here, right?
My stab at Paizo's maps went over everybody's head. Okay.
Yeah, no one likes Paizo here, man. Move on with that joke. Just throw it in the bin. Just move on.
I like Paizo.
I like Paizo.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
I lie to you all the time. I tell you that your character is the MVP.
Hey, man.
Look at that. Yeah.
He is
Read
the
that
MVP.
one. Read that one right off the card.
It says here to ad lib an insult to you, so I'm just gonna shut your fucking mouth, you stupid knob jockey. How's that? Does that work?
Yeah, that worked.
That's good. All right.
It was very Davy.
Yeah.
It's my Davy Crockett impression. Yeah. It's 20. So skills. Oh man, I keep forgetting how much it is to buy skills in this
Is
game.
it
It's
10
like,
for the first level of a off, or is it 15? For the first
no. It's 5 for a skill that you have as a career skill, which is why I bought a thing. So it's 5 times the level. So if you're going to level 3, it's 15 if it's a career skill, but it's 10 if it's a non-career skill.
Okay.
So it'd be 30. So So it's basically like half cost if it's a career skill or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna spend this on computers.
Ladies of the internet and men of the internet, if you're watching my Twitch chat right now, we're leaving tips as to how you could date us, me and Thor. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for those pointers right there. Yeah.
Hot dating tips in chat, guys.
Yeah. You want some of this?
All of this stuff.
All of this
It's like all
not,
these.
not appearing on this screen as I still haven't got a
Yeah.
All
right, so yeah,
Hereds of Thor, maybe.
Silliness over. We've got your basic layout assembled. It looks like there's enough room for everybody to have an office plus a bedroom and a bathroom. So yeah, we have the 4 of you in your space office, and Kevayne is up front watching the counter.
Kevayne. God, what a fucking goober of a name.
Why? It's just Kevin with a small spin on it.
Yeah, exactly. That small spin is what makes it fucking gooberish. I just call him Kevin.
Well, now I'm gonna have to introduce his cousin Devane. Davane.
I want to slap
It's like Dave, but veining.
I want to slap you so hard.
Devane. All right. Anyway,
Slap the stupid
what's
face
what's
off
your
you.
plan? Like you have a hollow layout that shows the station, and what's your plan for getting this job put together? You need to find a crate dragon, ship it to the station,
No problem.
get Sleot the Hutt's permission to use a large portion
Well,
of
the
the
first
station.
thing we gotta do is we gotta go to Sleot the Hut because he's gotta be our benefactor for this.
And we
fucking
can't
thing.
do that without doing some research.
Okay.
No, we can do it without doing research. I mean,
I
like,
want to have some numbers to show him.
I mean, if he's not going to agree to shut down the station, we got to find an alternate venue, which
Well, there's
Can
this
do.
slightly destroyed station. That we could,
he
But
says he wants to do it in zero G, so that's an important thing we gotta think about. So,
yeah. I
so
think
I mean, like maybe we can do it on a barge or something like that. Okay, so remind me, in Star Wars they had that fucking the hut scene, right? Where they threw people down into the hole with like the big
Yeah, in
monster
Jabba's
thing.
palace.
yeah,
Is that a palace or is that a ship?
That was
That
a
was a
He
palace,
also
yeah.
had a pleasure barge.
Okay, but like that took place on an actual like in
Land
his
facility,
place.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
a fortress on Tatooine.
Okay. Because for some reason in my mind I thought it was like on his like roaming sex bus.
if I ever get a boat, I'm going to name it the Pleasure Barge.
You're probably not the first person to do that. Let's be real.
Yeah, you might run into collisions on the naming.
Yeah, you have to name it Pleasure Barge for like 103 or something like that.
So I mean, it's a very Hut thing to do to like have a fight to the death for spectacle. So
Yeah.
I think it's something
Yeah.
you can probably
I-
convince him to do. It's just a question of
Now-
what he gets out of it.
I just pull down
Arthur-
some numbers is all I want to do. I want to just pull some numbers of some of the profits of, fighting to the death stadium arenas locally. And
Well, that depends on a lot of things. I mean, like, you could just make up the fucking numbers. You don't have to fucking roll for it. Like, for example, if we do per head ticket cost, I mean, you could fucking make up those numbers.
Okay,
I
let's
mean,
just make up
like,
the numbers as we go. then.
Exactly.
That's a
Like, it
great-
doesn't necessarily
That's a great
have to
idea,
be
Tab.
like
We'll
that.
just make it up as we go along, and then we can just change our mind later if we feel like it.
And plus, if you give him actual numbers and then we don't reach them, or if we give him like numbers and we do a lot better, like it kind of defeats the purpose. So like
This
You
is a
can come to
professional
him-
business manager. Listen to this fucking advice, children.
exactly like if you like
Don't bring numbers to the meeting. That's irrelevant. You can
It's-
change
it-
them later.
it is irrelevant because like for the most part you can just fucking say whatever you like. So what you need to bring is you need to bring things as to what you expect it to be, based on what you've seen in past performances, rather than
Okay.
actual like mathematical numbers. So
What I'm
instead
gonna
of,
do
like-
is I'm gonna make a mock-up like hollow of like an amazing, stadium with like tons of advertising space.
Now, here's what you need to do. Do a history check, compare it against other hut events similar in nature. Say this is what we want to do.
We want
similar
to.
to
We want to.
this.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to find an event like that a hut threw that was like amazing and everyone said was the coolest thing ever, and then we're gonna go and say we're gonna do way better than that.
Yeah,
Like
we're
I
gonna
want
televise
like
it.
a
That's the difference.
famous. Yeah.
Arthur, just real quick, if I wanted to do like business stuff, that's negotiation, right? Like if I wanted
In
to,
what way are we talking
like if I
about?
came to see like the hut and I'm like, here's what we want to do, and if I want to convince him this is a good idea, what mechanical role is that
It
behind?
would be a combination of if it's illegal, it'd be streetwise and negotiation, but negotiation definitely takes place.
Well, are these fights legal?
They're legal on this station.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just a floating
the-
space station, so
Yeah.
should be fine.
So only
Now,
negotiation.
transporting a crate dragon off Tatooine might not be legal.
Whatever. We've never worried about legalities before very much.
No,
So.
I'm just saying, like, as part
In
of the steps of our-
Tatooine, I mean, I mean,
It
look
is
at
out in the middle of nowhere, but
I mean,
yeah.
come on, the local guardsmen of Tatooine, as we all witnessed last week, are completely incompetent, or traitors, or both. So everything's fine.
Yeah, you're mixing campaign worlds.
I know.
So what happens if I put a point into a skill and I don't have any more green? Okay, it just gives me another green.
Yes.
Yeah.
It stopped.
And then if you go up another level, oh, okay, it just gives you another green.
Now,
Interesting.
the advantage of that is that if you have someone with a higher stat, then
That's
you can
when you can start
combine.
assisting. Yeah.
Yeah, you start assisting, and it's your skill and their stat.
All right,
So-
so I bought 2 levels of streetwise and one
Awesome.
negotiation.
So, Toby, you were looking to make a roll in regards to. It sounds like you're making an underworld roll to check your knowledge, data banks, and possibly some of your contacts
What about
hut fights.
what
Yeah, that
about
seems legit.
what I'm looking for is lore. I think no legends associated with the exploits of an ancient hero. Like I want to find something that's like
An ancient hero.
I guess not ancient. No, okay.
I think it's
Underworld seems good to me, man.
Do you have streetwise and any amount? Like you have to have it as a skill.
I have.
that's-
I have
Streetwise
one.
is a skill for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one
Right.
point in Streetwise.
Yeah, no. I was just figuring out whether I needed to penalize Toby or not. Streetwise would be important to this roll. So yeah, no penalty here. You're just looking for
Wait,
3,
what'd you say? Underworld.
I'm
Yeah.
really good at Streetwise. Remember,
3P
everybody.
versus Underworld.
So I will assist this with my 4 green, if that helps for Toby.
How are you
what-
assisting?
So we're.
And I want to
assume
know
you're
how
trying to.
Toby's going about this search.
Are
How-
there any
how are you
black
getting this
dice?
knowledge?
Because I can remove those.
There are no black dice.
I would probably
Well, look at
wanna
it like
go-
this. He's a robot that used to work for a fucking hut.
I would probably want to talk to like a hut. Like
Well, no,
like
I
a
mean,
small
you would
time
just
hut.
have memory banks of this shit. You used to be a fucking robot for a hut, right? So, I mean, it makes sense that along
Yeah, it's
with
just a
me,
knowledge check, right? To see what I know about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
just roll it up, bro. Don't
If
think
I-
about it too much.
because
Well,
I think
want
it's,
to. Yeah, I mean, I want to know where the basis is. If it's something he's remembering, that's different than something he's finding out. So, yeah, Dargo, how are you assisting in this check? If he's just
I
remembering things,
plug his databanks into the greater galactic encyclopedia.
plug him into the
for-
holonet.
Yeah,
Okay.
give him wider access for things to search. Correlate his own experiences and knowledge with.
Yeah,
More
Toby,
data.
You get the Imperial version of LexisNexis pulled up.
so
Yeah,
is that giving me a
LexisNexis.
blue? Is that how this is
Yep.
gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 blue. What's my
3
counters?
purple.
1 purple.
3 purple.
3 purple.
Yep. You're looking for something fairly difficult to find. The results of recent hut gladiator to the death fights.
It doesn't have to be too recent. It just has to be well known.
Yeah. There's not a lot of info out about them, but let's see what that advantage gets you.
Can I say that I don't get what I was looking for, but I find a badass fighting arena template?
Yeah, I mean, you get extra trivial information, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you learned is you get a layout that could probably work really well with this station. I mean, the station isn't exactly standard, but there's a section of the station that's a ways away from everywhere else. It's relatively unpopulated because it's a marketplace with multiple levels, and it's designed for originally 0G before they started throwing repulsor lift technology in. So you could, like, leap from one store to, like, one across and above you. So, yeah, it'd be perfect for the arena.
And this is in the slut
What? This is in Sleot the Hutt's base, Tantalus base, the asteroid you're currently
Sleot the
inside.
slut.
I'm mixing two words
Dave
together.
only wishes.
I'm mixing two words together, man.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. No one's judging the fact that you're thinking about sluts.
And
I blame my
Sleot.
chat. I blame my
man.
chat. Like 100% for that. For that slip.
Every time somebody brings them up tonight, I'm going to be thinking Slut the Hut. Oh, well.
All right, children. Pull your shit together. It's just a word. What do you want to do next?
I guess we'll go talk to him now. I mean, we have information about what we want to do, so...
Who are you taking with you?
Well, I guess the droid. Whoever else wants to come, I guess. I don't know. It's just a negotiation, business stuff, so whoever feels like that'd be useful.
Dargo will stay out of it.
We lost your camera, Dargo.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Yeah,
Better?
I definitely
Okay.
want to come
Yeah,
on.
it's coming
Yeah.
back. There we go.
Is it back up? Okay. You know what? I'll join in.
I'm just like,
I'll just hang
I
back.
have a good feeling about this, Coral. Oh, never mind. He is coming. I have a terrible feeling about this.
Jax, are you coming as well?
Yeah, need a little.
Oh,
bit
the
of
whole
muscle, right?
gang. Oh, good then. Jolly.
So yeah, while you're
Says I'm
preparing to
bored.
roll out, Kevayne opens the door. He's like, "Hey, hey, boss. The boss is. Are you guys going to see Sleot the Hut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can
Okay, we.
I
What
come?
of it? Bye.
Isn't he
What if we
manning
get someone with-
the store?
Party
have a
requests.
Oh, I
Yes.
guess I can stay here if you need me to.
Is there a
Dargo,
particular
what's
reason?
what's your cover name? I think I wrote it down last time.
Ridian.
Oh yeah, did you come up with my fucking cool name yet, Dargo?
I thought we were putting that to a vote for like everyone.
All right. Guess what, chat? I'm watching both the Henley chat and the APGamingREAL chat. So why don't you come up with a nickname for Coral that he uses to not get shot by the Imperials?
Yeah. Give me my space cool name.
I think you might be disappointed by the results.
I don't give a fuck, man. Whatever chat picks, I'm rolling with. So
Yeah,
let's do
so
it.
Kevayne seems a little disappointed, but he goes back into his booth and shuts the door, and then, as people are walking by on the thoroughfare outside, he's like, "Hey, who wants to have a party planned? Professional catering service here. Professional catering."
Okay.
Oh, fire truck.
Someone in my chat said,
Cool.
please.
Said fire truck.
Oh, I like The Rock. That's a good one. Yeah, they call me The Rock. It's so fucking hard. No, all right, so I guess, yeah, we just head on over. Leave Kevayne to, like, fucking do his whatever. Ooh, Twin Tail. That's a good one.
Tyler, we lost your camera again.
Again?
Yeah. I know it's
Yeah,
happening.
I think I might go with Twin Tail. That's a good one.
I like that one too, strangely.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you're stopped outside Sleot the Hut's like throne room by Gamorrean, which is the pig guard people, and another Twi'lek with blue skin and very exceedingly large Liku that have, for you, Coral, you're the only one who notices it. He's had injections to make them bigger. It's really obvious to
unnaturally
you. Like,
large.
you see the needle marks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, "Coral, welcome, brother. Is there something that you need from Sleot today?"
I'm like obviously just like you know how you like someone like has a mole on their face, right? And you just like you like look at it and it's like the center of your attention sort of thing. And but you try not to like make it obvious,
Yeah,
but you're
like
making it
while
obvious.
that's happening, he's just like licking his lips really awkwardly. He's just like, yeah, how's it going, Coral?
It's nice of you.
Is there something wrong?
It's nice of you to bring that up rather than someone having their tracts of land enhanced. You can't stop
Tracts of land.
tracts of
Come
land.
on.
I don't understand what that referencing is.
Don't worry, just get back to the story.
So I'm like, yeah. So we definitely need to see Twi'lek. We need to see Sailor.
You need to see a Twi'lek. Well, I'm right here.
No. Definitely don't need to see Liku. I mean, you make it completely obvious that they're huge. And fake,
you noticed my Liku.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice that it had saline injection.
I recently traveled back to Ryloth for an operation.
Yeah, it's very notice. It looks great.
Thank you so much.
We need to speak to the boss. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you need to... Yes. Hey, I assumed that when you walked up, which is why I asked, what do you want from Sleot?
It's business. You know, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, business. I'm just his business manager. Of course, no problem.
So,
what
we actually
business
have
do you need to see from Sleot?
May I interject a tiny little question here? You Twi'leks, why do you have those things so
Cole,
big?
who is this?
I mean, that's an easier target. I could probably hit that at 500 yards
I turn him over and was like, look, it's a
You're making your head larger.
So he stops licking his lips and he gets
never
a
mind.
really dark look on his face. He's like, Coral, how can you bring someone like this to talk to me? Very insulting.
I understand. He doesn't understand our ways, all right?
Just look at him. Look at him.
It's kind of like the way, you know how you favor men in your race with big testicles. It's kind of like that for us, you know. Like, just don't worry about it.
Not exactly my forte, but
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
it.
Yes. Yes, we need to speak to Slelik about a business opportunity that we'd like to bring to his attention.
Yes.
We as you know, we run a party and catering company.
Yes, a party and I am the business manager of Tantalus Base. I know what you really do, Coral. Give me a break.
And we've had a gentleman come to us about hunting, and we wish to actually make it a event.
Oh, you're serious?
Yes, 100%.
The four of you are going on a hunt. That's a robot. It doesn't even have a weapon.
It's not us hunting. We're doing it for a client.
I do like my little it's like 20 volts or whatever. It's like I'm like.
Again, this must be some sort of Twi'lek thing.
You're setting
I
up
do
a
not
party.
understand.
Okay.
I failed to find this humorous.
No, it's fine.
Don't worry, you're not the only one that doesn't.
I apologize, sir. What was your name? He's pointing towards you, Jax. He's just... What was your name again?
My name is Jax.
Jax. Well, you see, Coral is somewhat of a lower-tiered Twi'lek. Among our people, hunters are seen as the greatest of primalists. Those who go on hunts are well regarded. I myself got this fabulous operation after I killed a Shivok on our planet. It was glorious. I ripped out its throat and our teeth. But Coral here, to my knowledge, has never hunted anything.
As I said, if
tiny,
maybe the silicon in your Twi'lek in your Liku is getting in your fucking ears.
I look at him look at him like top to bottom, like funny. You don't really look that tough. blow a little bit of cigar smoke in his direction.
So, Coral, he hears you protesting and says, No, I understand you're not the one hunting. I just wanted to explain why it was hilarious to your colleague.
As you can see, he's quite amused.
Now, yes. I can
is
see your whole
hilarious.
retinue has quite a sense of humor, especially the robot.
I just start showing on like my compad like flashing images of like terribly gone wrong saline Liku injections where like Likus are just like rotting and pus. I just like flash like 20 of those at him real quick.
He ignores you completely. Just robots, what can you do? Anyway. Coral. Now I understand. You want to have a party, but what does that have to do with Sliat? You don't need financing, do you? Are you that deep in the hole?
It's not about financing. It's about bringing him an operation that he could make a lot of money from.
Yes?
As the business manager, I'm sure you would understand that an opportunity such as this never comes around that often.
I'm not sure what the opportunity is.
Well, an
You said
operation to
that
be
you're
a
hosting
partner.
a party for some Twi'leks.
I'm just waiting for the cue to start.
Oh my god, I'm not going to have this conversation with you because you are not the one to make the decision. Put me in front of Selek, and then you can hear
You
by
mean
just
Sliat?
being in the room. Yes.
Sliat.
If Arthur didn't pick a fucking name that I can't pronounce, I would say it correctly. All right, there you go.
Say what he said. Why don't you just run along, get the one who's really in charge, and we can have a proper conversation about this. This is taking up way too much time.
So, yeah, he looks at you guys, and he, like, taps something on his data pad real quick, and he's like, oh, yeah, I suppose Sliat is available right now. For someone of your level of manners, of course. Please go right inside. And the door, like, hisses open, and some ominous mist kind of comes out. And
Cool, I
there's
got
some
it.
very dirge-like music inside that's like, whoom, 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 whoom.
That mist is just generated by large, intimidating doors when they open. It's the,
Of
it's
course.
the machinery, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's also dark inside as well. Like, the lighting is low level.
All right, I'll go in.
Yep.
There's no reason not to.
Follow
I mean,
Yeah.
Arthur, if you remember correctly, he did invite me to come see him. So,
Yes.
you know.
No, I remember that completely. That's
Yeah.
probably the reason you're getting in the door.
Yeah. We stride in, looking purposeful.
Now, you did
I just look the
insult
same as
you
I
did
always
insult his doorman to get in, but yeah,
Of course.
you were on the list that he just checked.
He was being a
remember.
bitch.
Don't worry, Dave.
Was being
I
a bitch.
remember. I'm also gonna remember the insult.
You know, a doorman that gives so much hassle to someone on the list deserves to have a little bit of crap thrown his way.
Sure,
I
we'll
don't
say he
understand
thinks that way,
like
too.
your intentions here, Arthur. But okay, yep,
No,
go
don't worry
ahead.
about it. My
Insult the
intentions-
players without us taking insult in return. I get
My-
it.
My
Go on.
intentions? Come on. Insult the players?
Yeah, you come up and you just like, hey, you're a bit of a bitch, and then I'm like, whoa, I just want to
You
see.
mean
Selek,
insult
you know?
the characters?
Yeah. Anyway, can we move on? Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
no problem. You get to Sliat. I think you have to like round a corner to get to him, and he comes into camera slowly as you all travel around a circular wall. And Sliat is holding like a baby Rancor in his arms, and he's just like, oh, 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 oh,
Yeah.
oh, and it becomes obvious after a short time that he's crying, and that the Rancor is dead.
Oh.
Say
Well, I'm a
Louis.
medical droid. I go over just to like make sure.
Yeah,
I take-
so while you're approaching, Sliad is like, who's there?
Like, T1B3 medical droid. Can take a look. See, check for vital
Is
signs.
Coral there?
Yes,
Oui.
right behind me.
Coral,
Hello.
say something funny.
You look very good today, and I wish I looked just as good.
Well, that's true. It's not funny.
Yeah.
What I think is funny is that your doorman thinks he understands your operation better than you do. He is quite the annoyance.
Oh, you are talking about Keithra.
Yes,
You didn't do anything to upset him. He's had a hard week. Trying to take care of this baby Rancor.
Did
well,
did
clearly he
did
didn't do
kill
very
it?
well.
I mean, like, he said he was a great hunter. Maybe. Huh. Anyway,
I won't hear you talking about Keithra that way.
that's fine. I wasn't gonna badmouth him.
Make sure he's taking antibiotics. If that saline injection goes wrong, it could be fevers in the brain within a day and dead within the week.
I don't keep in charge of his medical supplies. I am a hunt. And then
Yes.
he like backhands you, Toby, and with his like tiny little arms. But we've already established he's like fucking hardcore.
So they're
So
like
it's actually like
regular.
being slapped by a human.
Yeah.
I just clang to the ground.
Seelick. Seelu. Slee.
Liat.
Sleot. God damn it.
Coral, we've known each other for years. How do you still get my name wrong? You live on my fucking base.
It's my retardation, obviously.
It's only
actually-
5 letters long.
Yes, we've been over this. You pick terrible names that I can't pronounce. It's the thing you do. I have a business proposition for you, if you'd like to hear it.
He looks down at the dead Rancor in his arms, and he's like, "Yes, I will discuss business with you, Coral.
I get
I
up and I'm
assume
like,
that some amount of merriment can be drawn from this."
I believe
No,
so.
it
I
meant
mean,
maybe
you're
not.
in a.
Money, yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Arthur,
what he
can I
said.
like get up and maybe like motion for someone to help me like get the dead Rancor baby out of his arms? I think it's putting him in a bad mood. I want to remove it from the situation.
Okay.
I want to do this tactfully. So I'm gonna be like,
interesting.
Oh, sir, if you like, I could prepare for the burial or disposal of the baby Rancor.
You would do that.
Yes, of course. All the proper, if you'd like me to preserve the flesh or, we could compact it to diamond, I suppose.
No,
It
no,
would last
no.
forever.
It's fine. You should fire him at the sun.
Very well.
You should join the great fires. He would have been a great Rancor and eaten many humans.
Yes, jolly good then, jolly good.
and I like pick up the dead Rancor and like just kind of go off and stand,
So
holding
he's
it
like-
to the side.
When you send him into space, say a prayer in his name, Urkeshna.
Urkeshna, yes, a glorious prayer it will be, my Lord Sliat. Yes, no problem.
Yeah, so Toby, you leave the room with the dead Rancor baby, which is actually too heavy for like most people to lift. It weighs like 250 pounds.
So I'm like very slowly walking.
It's like super dense.
like barely under my weight limit.
Coral, entertain me.
Or I'll just like go into a break dance.
What do I normally do to entertain the
Well,
huts?
you said you were going to tell him your plan.
Oh,
Or you
So
can
I'd
just do a
like-
sexy dance.
I'd
with
like
your
to
leaker.
point out that Rancors are so like hut, like as in like they're so classic hut. You could probably sell them pretty easily on the whole crate dragon thing, as
that-
like a
that's-
one-up over Jabba. Jabba has a Rancor, he can have a crate dragon. So
Oh, if the guys don't kill it, then he gets the bonus crate dragon.
well, we can potentially try to bring back a crate dragon baby or something. Or
Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. We get a mama and a baby.
yep, 2 for 1.
I mean, what do you mean?
Are you guys talking about this in front of him right
No,
there?
I just left.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just going into a flashback scene right now because we never really discussed this. And